if I seem quite dramatically late, it's because there's a car parked in front of me with its lights on, so I can only apologise. Good evening, welcome to the Odeon car park. Oh, car's backing away now, so the lighting will change. I've just been to the cinema. I haven't been since Bodies. And I wasn't going to come this evening, and then very last minute I thought, you know what, I'm going to go. I've actually had to give up my Limitless membership, or I've cancelled it, but because I just paid for it, it's with me until early October, and then I've got to let it go. Because my financial situation is so dire, I genuinely can't spare £15 a month for this, which breaks my heart, because if you've followed this channel for the 2-3 years it's been up, you'll know how much I love cinema. So hopefully it's not forever. Anyway, I digress. This evening I came to see How They Run. I didn't know a huge amount about it. I hadn't seen a trailer, I think I'd seen a poster. And when I saw the poster, I went, ooh, Sam Rockwell, Saoirse Ronan, yes please. I read a little blurb, I thought it sounded okay. And then somebody I know on Facebook posted a quite blunt and short review just saying, it's not very good, don't bother. So I wasn't going to, and then I remembered that I like to form my own opinions. So I came to see it, and do you know what? I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a classic whodunit. It's about, oh no, yawning, stifled. It's a classic whodunit. A gentleman is murdered backstage at the Ambassadors Theatre, where Agatha Christie Agatha Christie's The Mousetrap has just had its 100th performance. So there's a party going on, someone gets murdered backstage, and in comes the inspector and the constable to try and figure out who done it. The inspector is played by Sam Rockwell. I haven't got words for how much I love Sam Rockwell, or how talented I think he is. The first couple of things I saw him in would have been The Green Mile, where he plays an absolute, well, monster. And then Charlie's Angels, in the first Charlie's Angels film with Drew Barrymore and Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz, when he plays the, well, he's the villain in that, isn't he? And I've just got a lot of time for the guy. I think he's stupidly talented. He's in Ridley Scott's Matchstick Men with Nicolas Cage, which is an absolute gem, in my opinion, an overlooked gem. So yeah, that's a big thumbs up from me if it's got Sam Rockwell in it, because I don't really think I've seen him. Have I seen him in a bad film? I mean, some would argue Charlie's Angels is a bad film, but it's entertaining. Very much of its time, of course. He plays the inspector. He is British. His accent was superb. He's very understated. He doesn't say a huge amount. He's got a nice big moustache, and he's not mumbly. He's just not one to talk more than is necessary, which is a beautiful contrast with his well, not partner, but the constable who's been assigned to him, played by Saoirse Ronan, who for once gets to use her own accent, which is quite nice for her. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen her in something where she has an Irish accent before. I'm sure I have. Again, stupidly talented, has been in such a wide variety of films. I have no idea how old she is. She seems to have been around forever. And again, I don't think she's given a duff performance. So they are a lovely pairing. She's very excitable and keen. She writes everything down in a little notebook. She's accusing everybody of being the killer, but she provides a perfect foil to Sam Rockwell's somewhat jaded inspector. It also stars Adrian Brody. It stars Charlie Cooper of, is it called This Country or Our Country? This Country. The one with Daisy May Cooper and his sister. Are they sisters or cousins? the cousins in the TV show, they're brother and sister in real life. I think that's right. Yeah, that is right. So he's in it. Yeah, it's, do you know what? It's good fun, and it's not massively original, but when you've got a fun story. Oh, Ruth Wilson, she's good in everything. It's got Shirley Henderson in it. I think it has. When you've got a great cast, when the film looks beautiful, it's set in 1953 in London, the attention to detail is great, it's very stylish, the clothes are good, and it sort of rattles along. It's an hour and 40 minutes, I think, or just shy of that, so it's a decent length. And yeah, it's a whodunit, and it's got lots of whodunit tropes, and it's a little bit knowing, but not to the point where it becomes irritating. And I really enjoyed it. It was a lovely thing to do of a Monday evening, to just say, do you know what, I'm going to pop off to the cinema and see this. My expectations weren't particularly high. I was entertained. Job's a good one. It's what you want, really, isn't it? So I'm going to try and squeeze in as many films as I possibly can before I lose my membership. But I would recommend this. It's very entertaining, and it's funny, and it's thoroughly enjoyable, and you could do a lot worse. There you go. That's my ringing endorsement. Until next time, kids. Katie out.